MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Marcus Semien looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Standing in, Coco Sullivan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Here's Jed Lowry now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Popped him up. Phegley has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Not in time, and he's in there.
No doubt about it. He was looking, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Gene Segura standing in as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. His career numbers against Manaea, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. He's really struggled. You look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Here now it's Mike Zunino as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Ryan Phegley. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Henniger ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Set to go now, Mitch Henniger, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Coco Sullivan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sullivan.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. One gone for the A's here in the third, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon moves over, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mariners are back within 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Here's D. Gordon now.
D. Gordon.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Barreto fields cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one, so let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Gordon is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olsen, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Phegley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Fouled away. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Settling in now, Ryan Healy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Sullivan gloves it, and that's the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 4-2. Into the box now, Dustin Fowler. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Coco Sullivan.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Marcus Semien.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And it's fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Sullivan is there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now the 2-1. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Chris Davis now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olsen.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Line drive to left. Gamble is there, and he'll bring this one in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
David Phelps enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Josh Phegley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up.
D. Gordon.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's 1-1. changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. One away.
The batter, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ryan Dull takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Ryan Dull.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. Two down. Next in at the plate is Ryan Phegley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Henniger is there to put it away for route number 1.
Center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Stepping up now, Dustin Fowler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they still lead this one 4-2. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Olsen has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Mike Morin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Now the A's designated hitter, Marcus Semien. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Marcus Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Henniger, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Barring something amazing, that's looking like the last at bat for him and probably the end to his hit streak. But all I can say is 30-plus games. The first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that for 1 month straight, he was able to sleep like a baby.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now in the box, Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. And the changeup is way low that time. A fastball right over the outside corner.
1-2 to count.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Gene Segura standing in as he rips it on the ground to second. Barreto's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 4 and the Mariners 2. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Nick Vincent enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He swings and grounds it to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Coco.
At the plate, Coco Sullivan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Butcher enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Ryan Butcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Popped him up. Lowry waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Phegley.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits,